friends, today discuss about some concepts, equations for using NEET and JEE Mains. Okay. First of all, torque. What is the torque? The definition of the torque and the derive the torque formula. First of all, statement, torque statement. The torque is defined as the turning effect of the force about the fixed point and is measure the product of magnitude of force and the perpendicular distance of line of action of force from the region. It is known as the torque. For example, the particle placed at xy plane. The particle placed at xy plane. For example, here this one is y axis. This one is here x axis. The particle placed at xy plane. This is the here O is origin of the xy plane. At any particle. This is the mass of the particle. For example, single particle. Mass of the single particle here small a. This particle placed at x, O, y plane. Okay. Now the force acting on this particle. The force acting on this single particle. For example, the force acting here. For example, this is the force. This force acting the rotating particle small m. Okay. This particle plane of x, O, y. Now, according to statement, for example, here this line the force extend. Okay. This is the line of action of force. This is the line of action of force. This is the line of action of force. Action of. This is the line of action of force. Now, origin. Draw a normal onto line of action of force from origin. This is the perpendicular. This one is here perpendicular. So the position vector of the particle. From the origin. This point. This is the, for example, the particle at P5. The particle at P5. The position vector of the particle from the origin. Yeah, this is a position vector. This one is position vector. So this is a direction. The angle between the position vector and force. This is a theta. This one also here theta. For example, geometrical formulas. This angle here theta. For example, this angle here. According to torque formula, torque is equal to magnitude of force into perpendicular distance of line of action of force. That means here torque is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Distance of line of action of force. Okay. This is a distance. Okay. Now, sin theta from, for example, O P is, for example, P point. This one is perpendicular distance. Okay, perpendicular distance of line of action force. So according to this formula, triangle is 90 degrees. Sin theta is equal to here. Sin theta is equal to OB by here OP. Simplifies OB is equal to OP. OB is equal to OP sin theta. But here OP is equal to position vector of the particle into here sin theta. This one is here perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance. Okay. OB. From statement tau is equal to the magnitude of force into perpendicular distance of line of action force. Simplifies tau is equal to force here into perpendicular distance of line of action force here OB. Okay, that is equal to here F into OB is equal to here or sin theta or sin theta, that is equal to here F or sin theta. F or sin theta. This is a torque. This one is here torque. Torque is equal to F or sin theta. Here theta angle between force vector and radius vector or position vector. Here angle between force vector and position vector of the particle. For example, here force is equal to theta is equal to in vector form. This is in vector form or tau bar is equal to here r bar into f bar. R bar into f bar. Force vector, position vector, and tau is a vector. The vector of the torque perpendicular to the plane determine the here radius vector and force vector. So it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. The dimensions of the SI units of the here SI units of tau Newton meter. The dimensions of dimension formula of the torque. Dimensions formula M L square T inverse. This is a torque is a vector form. SI units of torque Newton meter. Dimensions of M L square T inverse 1. Next one, the relation between area velocity and angular momentum. Area velocity and angular momentum. All statement once again. The product of magnitude of force and perpendicular distance of action of line of action force. The relation between area velocity and angular momentum. Area velocity and angular momentum. Let us the particle of mass m rotating about the along the curved path about fixed point. For example, the particle moving along circular path about origin here origin here O. This is the circle. The particle of mass small m. For example, this is the particle of mass. This particle moving along the circle about the fixed point. The fixed point is here origin is O. The radius of the this circle here r. Radius of the circle here r. This is a vector. It is a vector. The particle moving along the this circular path. The momentum of the particle here momentum of the particle is equal to m e bar. E bar is equal to m e bar. This is the momentum of the particle. the moment of the particle always perpendicular to the radius vector. The momentum always perpendicular to radius vector. That means here 90 degrees. This is the here 90 degrees. According to now angular momentum formula F is equal to L is equal to here L is equal to R cross P, that is equal to RP sin theta. RP sin theta. Angular momentum L is equal to R cross P is equal to RP sin theta. But here momentum and radius vector both are in perpendicular directions. That is theta is equal to 90 degrees. So theta is equal to 90 degrees. That is the RP. This is the RP. But T is equal to here mv. T is equal to mv. So Rmv is equal to here Rmv. But here m is equal to the relation between angular velocity and linear velocity. V is equal to r omega. V is equal to r omega. Here simplifies L is equal to m r. V is equal to r omega. That is equal to m r square omega. M r square omega. M r square omega. But here I is equal to m r square. Since here I is equal to m r square. Here I means moment of inertia. Here I means moment of inertia. The statement, for example, this is a particle of mass m. This is the x square is a axis of rotation. This particle rotating above this axis of rotation. The statement of the moment of inertia is the distance of this particle from the axis of rotation here r. Yeah, moment of inertia is equal to m r square. Moment of inertia is equal to I is equal to m r square. Statement. The moment of inertia of the particle statement. The product of mass of the rotating particle and square of the perpendicular distance between axis of rotation to mass of the particle is as moment of inertia. This is the moment of inertia is equal to m r square. So simplifies here L is equal to I omega. L is equal to here I omega. But here the particle moving in the particle in time interval delta t. Time interval here dt, for example. dt for A2 moving from A2, for example, B. The particle moving from A to D. The moment of the particle moving from A to D. In time interval here dt. The radius vector rotating through an angle d theta. This is here d theta. The radius vector rotating along the angle in origin here d theta in dt time. Okay, this is the area. This one is here. This area, the area of this region shaped out by the here radius vector. This is the radius vector. This r here. This is the here r d. This is the r to go in AD to here r dt. Here angle d theta. So we want the relation between aerial velocity and angular momentum. Area of this region dA is equal to area of this region dA is equal to here of base into height. Base into here height. Okay, base into height. Here this is equal to here height. Base is equal to here r. That means here 1 by 2, base means radius vector. Base means here radius vector. R here height means here r dt. R d theta. R d theta. Okay. Base here r into height here r dt. Simplifies area of region dA is equal to 1 by 2 r into r square d theta. R square into of r square d theta. Now this equation we differentiation with respect to tan. Differentiating with respect to tan. That means here dA by here dt is equal to 1 by d by dt 1 by 2 here r square d theta. That means here dA by dt is equal to 1 by r is a constant, here radius vector is a constant. That means here d theta by here dt, d theta by dt. But according to angular velocity, the rate of change of angular displacement, that is equal to omega. That is equal to omega. Here d theta by d theta is equal to omega. So this is equal to dA by dt is equal to 1 by 2 r square omega. 1 by 2 r square omega. Now this equation, the area velocity is equal to r square omega. This equation multiply and divide with the rotating mass of the particle. Here that means here dA by dt is equal to of r square omega by into here m by m. This equation multiply and divide with rotating particle, mass of the rotating particle. That means here dA by dt is equal to of m r square omega by 2 r square omega by r square omega by m. This is equal to here. This one is equal to L. L is equal to here. L is equal to the angular momentum. L is equal to m r square omega. Here this one is equal to m r square omega. So dA by dt is equal to L by 2m. L by 2m. Here angular momentum is a vector. Angular momentum is a vector. So dA by dt is equal to L bar by 2m. Here m means mass of the particle, rotating mass of the particle. Here L angular momentum. Here A area of this region. The area of this region. The relation between. So finally we dA by L dt is equal to vector L by here 2m r. Here angular momentum L is equal to 2m. Here dA by dt. 2a by dt. L bar is equal to 2m dA by dt. This is the relation between area velocity and angular momentum. Okay. Next one, the relation between torque and angular momentum. Torque and angular momentum. The relation between torque and angular momentum. Now the angular momentum formula here, angular momentum L is equal to r cross t. L is equal to r cross t. The relation between here, relation between tau and L. L means angular momentum. Here tau means torque. Now, according to angular momentum formula, L is equal to R cos T. This equation differentiating with respect to time. That means here dl by dt is equal to d by dt into R plus P. R plus P. So now product, cross product. This is the cross product. That means here dl by dt is equal to differentiating to cross product here dr by dt cross p plus r cross dt by l dt. That is equal to here. Those are vector quantities. Those are here vector quantities. dr by dt cross p plus r cross dt by dt. Now dl bar dt is equal to here. This is equal to velocity. This is equal to velocity. That means rate of change of displacement. That is equal to velocity. That means here b into p. P means here momentum. P means here momentum. Momentum is equal to mv. Momentum is equal to here mv. So mv. Okay. Plus r cross. This one is according to Newton's second law. The rate of change of linear momentum is equal to force. The rate of change of linear momentum is equal to force. This is Newton's second law. Where r cross here force. Here that is equal to dp by dt by dt. So vector product. This is the same vectors. That means parallel vector. Two parallel vectors. This vanishes. That means here, for example, here I cross I is equal to j cross here j is equal to k cross k is equal to 0. Same vectors. Parallel vectors here vanishes. That means here that is equal to 0. This is equal to here 0. So dl by dt is equal to remaining terms here r plus here f. R plus f. But equation now torque is equal to before formula previous equation torque is equal to here. Previous equation torque is equal to r plus f. Okay, that is equal to r f here sin theta. Now dl by here dt is equal to this is a torque. This one is here torque. So the relation between torque or moment of force is equal to the rate of change of angular momentum. The rate of change of angular momentum. Now next one, the relation between torque and alpha. Alpha means nothing but angle acceleration. Angle acceleration. Okay. Here, momentum is angular momentum is a vector quantity. Angular momentum is a vector quantity. Now the relation between torque and angle acceleration. Torque and angle acceleration. But Newton's second law in rotational motion. So, Newton's second law in rotational motion. Here, tau that is equal to here dl by dt. Or previous equation, tau is equal to dl by dt. This means this is the torque. This one is the rate of change of angular momentum. Here statement: the rate of change of angular momentum is directly proportional to external torque acting on a body. External torque acting on a body. That means here tau is equal to dl by dt. Now here simplifies tau is equal to d by dt. Here L is equal to I alpha. L is equal to, sorry, I omega. Here some formulas here. L is equal to VBR is equal to NP sin theta is equal to I omega. Okay. Or L is equal to L M R square omega, M R square omega. But here L is equal to I omega. L is equal to L I omega. So I omega. Simplifies. L is equal to, here moment of inertia is constant. Moment of inertia is constant. So here I moment of inertia into here d by dt remaining omega. So this one is angular acceleration. Angular acceleration alpha is equal to d omega by here dt. D omega by dt. That means the rate of change of angular velocity. The rate of change of angular velocity is called as angular acceleration. So how is equal to here I alpha. This is the relation between torque and angular acceleration. Torque and angular acceleration. So moment of inertia is a constant. Moment of inertia is a constant. That means here tau directly proportional to here alpha. Tau directly proportional to alpha. Alpha nothing but angular acceleration. So this formula here tau 2 is equal to here alpha 1 alpha. Next one, the law of conservation of angular momentum. The law of conservation of angular momentum. Now conservation of angular momentum. So the law of conservation of angular momentum. If there is no external torque acting on a system, then the total angular momentum of the system remains constant. This is known as law of conservation of angular momentum. Now, according to Newton's second law in rotational motion, here tau is equal to dl by dt. According to statement, if there is no external torque acting on a system, that means here tau is equal to 0. If tau is equal to then here dl by L dt is equal to 0. dl by dt is equal to 0. So simplifies, here dl is equal to constant. dl is equal to constant. So this is a law of conservation of Now here L1 is equal to L2. So here L1, L is equal to I omega. I1 omega 1 is equal to here I2 omega. But here omega is equal to 2 pi or 2 pi by capital T. The particle rotating about the circular path. The particle moving along circular path about fixed point. So here T means time period. The time period means the time taken for the one complete rotation. That is the time period. Here frequency is the number of oscillations per unit time. The number of oscillations per unit time is called as frequency. So angular frequency is equal to 2 pi n. Here this is the frequency 2 pi by t. So in frequency I1 omega is equal to 2 pi n to here pi n 1. Okay, is equal to I2 2 pi n2. Here 2 pi it cancel direct formula. No, so simplifies here I1 is 1, here n1 is equal to here I2 n2. This is the in terms of the frequency formula. So moment of inertia, frequency of the particle, that is applied to n2. In terms of time period, so in terms of time period, here I1 omega 1 is equal to I2 omega 2. Here omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Omega is equal to here. Omega is equal to 2 pi by capital T. Here capital T means time period. Time period statement. The time taken for one complete rotation. Okay. That means here I1 omega 1 means here omega is equal to 2 pi by t. 2 pi by t. Here 1 but 1. That is equal to I2 means 2 pi by t2. But I1 by T1 is equal to I2 T2. In terms of formula, moment of inertia and time period. This is the in terms of frequency and moment of inertia. Okay. These formulas by using in IIT mains and this level. Okay. So momentum, here momentum, SI units of momentum. Here SI units of momentum. Momentum N is equal to m on c. So it is a vector quantity.